customer complaint, 97 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, is it's a no start. You turn the key, it clicks. I've already done a little bit of preliminary. I got some things set up, but show you what's going on here. Put the key in, and all you get is a click. Now, bring the multimeter over, hook it up to the battery, check your voltage, and post to post, we've got 12.31 volts, which should be more than ample sufficient to start this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my clamp down in here, good connection, drop that in there, still 12.31. Now watch this voltage right here when I try to start this. So, camera, let's point at the numbers on the meter. When I tell you, go ahead and try to start the car. Now what I'm going to show is a voltage drop between the post on the battery and the actual cable itself. It should be, yep. Okay. Now we've got a problem with the battery terminal. Now another thing to take note of is temperature. The clamp itself isn't really hot, but the wire right here behind the clamp is. Like I say, right now we've got the battery under load, we've got the lights on, got some circuits in the car on. I'm going to take the negative, go right to the battery post. I'm going to take the positive, we're going to follow the cable down to the terminal block, take the cover off, get it out of the way. And we're going to measure voltage right there. And we are getting about 727 to 730 millivolts across this connection. This is voltage drop. This is current and voltage that's being lost in this cable, and it's all because of right here. Now typically what happens when you got a bad connection at the cable to the battery, this connector right here will get hot. In this particular case, it's getting really hot right here where the wires come into the cable. This is where the bad connection is. So we're going to cut this off. We're going to put a universal clamp on this little thing right here. Probably temporary, but it'll get the job done. And then we'll do a recheck on this. Alright. Because we're going to be dealing with a battery that's full of acid and there's stuff all over the top of it, you get this stuff on your hands and then you brush your hands on your pants, you're going to have holes in your pants the next time you pull them out of the washing machine. Grab a cup of water, grab some baking soda, dump some baking soda in the water, stir it up, get it good and mixed, and then basically just pour it on your battery, get everything all wet. A little cheap brush, a little bit of a scrub. Now, what we're concerned with mostly is around the clamps. Keep all of that kind of clean. And now we're going to loosen up the clamp. Recording. Right. Loosen up the battery clamp. Take the battery clamp off. Now, while we've got the battery clamp off, I'm going to use a battery terminal cleaner. It's 2-piece for inside the terminal, for outside. We're just cleaning the battery post. Just take it, rub it down on there, and just rotate. Keep turning it in one direction. Don't change directions or you'll end up putting little pits in your battery post. Turn it a couple of times, work it back off, and it gets your post Clean, removes all the oxidization on it. Give it a little bit of a rinse again. Okay, now this battery clamp is cracked. It's made out of brass. They're pretty brittle. But this connection right in here is where it gets really hot. So we're going to cut this right here. Hopefully these are strong enough. We're going to get as close where it goes into the terminal as possible. There's one. There's two. And we don't have any green crusties down in the wire right here, so we have usable wire. Now we just got to strip back 1/2 inch of the insulation. So you take a razor blade, score it, score all the way around it. Same thing with the other one. Okay, you got the two ends, get the clamp, got a wrench, loosen up these bolts. You don't need to take both of them out, just one. Move it off to the side, pull your battery cable up. Put them both side by side. And then both all the way in the clamp. Alright, you gotta cut back a little bit more. Take both of these, press them right together. Bolt back in. Tighten them down really good. Got your battery cable good and tight. And I'll loosen that up a little bit. Bring it up and God, these battery cables suck. Pull this up right back out again. Should have bought one of these. Come on. Battery cable down in there nice and tight. Snug the bolt up until you just start to deform the clamp. Tighten it anymore, you can break it. Get a new cable on there. Now, give it a crank, See what happens. And there you have it. Easy fix battery clamp.